Hello YouTubers! I'm making my second video and it's only been a day since my first one, but I wanted to show you guys one of my outdoor succulent gardens. Me and my husband put this together on Memorial Day, and today is the last day of June, so it's been about a month and everything is doing extremely well. It's held up to the heat, 4 straight days of rain, and a lot of other things. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit more about it and kind of tell you how we put it together and what else I plan on doing with it. So first, let me just give you a little tour. So over here I've got this log that I found, and what I plan on doing eventually is putting some soil in there and having succulents grow up the side, because that part doesn't really get sun. It's facing away from the sun. So in this view right here, the sun is coming up on the right side. So we're looking at we're looking towards the, see, that would be the east side is over to the right. So anyway, let me go ahead and show you some of the things that I have in here, and we'll kind of start over here. So I have a climbing aloe right here. Of course, you see the fire sticks. I've got a few different cactuses. This is a barrel cactus. This is some sort of mammillaria. This is a type of prickly pear, and it's a cutting, and it seems to have rooted. Someone gave me this Ming thing, and it seems to be doing okay, but it's not really doing anything. It hasn't changed at all. A couple other types of cacti, not sure the names. I think this one right here is a bunny ear cactus. Here goes the Kalanchoe mariner. Of course, we got some spearheads here. This is really cool. This is an alligator aloe, and I think I got the whole thing for maybe $6 at Home Depot. I've got a cutting of a prickly pear, and you can see a little bit of purple on it, but the person who gave me this cutting told me that it will actually turn completely purple in the sun, so I can't wait for that to get bigger. This is a cutting too, and you can see it's sprouting a few little babies, but it's going to take some time. Sorry if you hear the cars go by. This is actually my front yard, right before you get to the front door, so if some cars go by, oh well. This was a fireburst sedum that looked a lot better before, but it rained for 4 days, like I said, so a couple pieces fell off, but since then it's been sprouting all these new leaves, so it looks pretty good. Cactus of unknown origin that I got from Home Depot. Another some sort of cactus that was a cutting someone sent to me. We've got some crassula right here. This I'm excited about. This is a blue elf aloe, and these are supposed to be able to withstand our winters here. I'm in zone 7B, so we do get snow at times. This is a cutting of something that I got. I can't remember what it is, but some type of aloe. And here are my big flappy jacks. So this bigger one is actually 2 or 3 together. And so at some point I'm going to cut off the pups and then hope that it makes pups in its place. And then we got this baby flapjack right here. It's really cute. Here's a cluster of ghost plants, and I need to pull out that little weed I see, but when I first put them out here, they all got sunburnt, and now they're doing fine. So, actually quite a few of my plants got sunburnt when I first put them out here because I didn't take the time to acclimate them like I should have. But the weird thing is they went ahead and just adapted to it. The sunburnt parts came off, and then the rest of the growth just went back to normal. So, got some sedums here. This is an ice plant with yellow flowers. I also have an ice plant here with some little red flowers, but they closed up. They were open earlier. Golden Glow sedum right there, little one. Got a topsy-turvy. Sorry, there's my little dachshund and Shiba Inu over there. They want to know what I'm doing. I hope they are quiet because they're bad. But anyway, they're probably wondering what their mama's doing. We got euphorbia here. This is an echeveria of some type. I like to call it the cabbage, but I don't know what it is. This is a mangave. So it's an agave mixed with a something. Can't remember the name of it. Put some hens and chicks out here. They seem to not be super happy, but whatever. They're still alive, so I'm just going to leave them there. Pachyphytum. And another somewhat tiny cactus, but lots of little pads. And you can't really tell here, but the spines on it are red. Got some more sedums. Here's one of my neon breakers, echeverias. I love echeverias. Got a topsy-turvy right here. A couple little dead leaves at the bottom, but this is some sort of sedum. You can see there's been some tips that have been burnt by the sun, and this side over here tends to get a little bit less sun, so I tried to put more of the echeverias on this side. Couple more cacti, golden glow. Here are some Eve's needles. I got this cutting from someone. I don't know what kind of cactus it is, but it's really cool. I believe this is a Pearl von Nuremberg over here. Another echeveria, another echeveria. This is an agave. Sedum. What else do we have here? Let's see here. We've got, this was another cactus that I got from someone, and this one too. That's a prickly pear, I know. I don't know what this is, but I like it. And then, of course, I've got a yucca. And it's not very big. If you look at it in the grand scheme of things, it's not really that big yet, but I know that some of these things are going to get bigger, and I'm eventually going to have to move some things around. You can't see the back side, but in the back I do have a couple prickly pears, if you see. I mounted this thing up because we do have, here in Arkansas, we do have periods where we will get like 4 or 5 days of rain in a row, and so I want it to drain really, really well. So this is mounted up off the ground, and we put a little fabric cover under the bottom of it for weeds, but as you can see, there are still some weeds coming through. Anyway, as far as the soil mixture I used, so far everything has been doing really well. I used just the store-bought cactus and succulent mix, and then I bought a big bag of perlite, and I usually do 50-50. So I tried that out here, and then on the top I did kind of a top dressing of just some river rocks that I got from either Home Depot or Lowe's, but it seems to be okay. So my video got cut off because I got bit by an ant on my ankle and it really hurt, and so I bumped a button and the camera turned off. But anyway, like I was saying, this is a 50-50 mix of the cactus and succulent soil, or cactus and palm soil, and then perlite. And right now it's been draining really well. I haven't had any problems. Main problems that I did have with this garden is when I first installed it, I had more echeverias and less cacti, and I noticed a few of them were getting sunburnt, and so what I decided is that I'm going to build another cactus and succulent garden and put more of the echeverias in there that had a little more shade. This gets morning shade, or morning sun, and the left half of it gets afternoon sun, so I tried to put more of the cacti over there, and the right half of it gets more afternoon shade, so that's why more of the echeverias are over here. But I picked another place in my yard where most of it gets morning sun and then no afternoon sun, so that's where I've put most of my echeveria and other ones that were a little sensitive, and I will do another video on that one later. But I wanted to go ahead and show you this one, and if I can find a picture of the original one that I made, I will. Most everything is the same, except there's a few little spots where I had echeverias and I pulled them out and replaced them with some cacti cuttings that people have sent me. So I guess that's pretty much it. I guess there's a few in here that I didn't mention, but some of them I don't know the names, and the ones that are my favorites, of course, I know the names. And so when we get to the other garden with the Echeverias, I'll be able to tell you a lot more. But I just wanted to show you guys this and see what you think. And this is my first project. It's been going for a month. It's doing really, really well. And I'm probably, since we are in Zone 7B, I'm going to pull up a lot of the cold sensitive ones and put them in my greenhouse over the winter, and just have this with only cold tolerant cacti. So that's my plan. Just wanted to show it to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you like it, please like and subscribe and comment if you have any questions. Thanks guys. Bye bye.